Well, what's up, my chaotic crew? It's me. It's Bentley Michaels. Hey, we played this weekend. Did you guys play this weekend? If you guys are out there playing, if you're running the game or if you're just a player, whatever it is, tag us on Twitter, tag us on Instagram in your game at Chaotic Amateurs. We would love to see, your proverbial podcast table, your players. Who's playing? Who is your Durrock? Ooh, hashtag who is your Durrock, and then tag that player. That'll be hilarious. Also, hit us up on Patreon for $1. You get the Unbriefing show. Last week, it was our monthly sous-sant, if you will, just a little taste. And we break down every single episode Thursdays on our Patreon for only $1. You also get a shout out on the show. And hey, help us climb the charts. If you're a listener and you have been listening for a while and you use iTunes, go to iTunes and leave us a review, please. We'll read it on the air, but we want to climb them charts. But first, music.
In a vast landscape full of adventurers, you are now listening to the world of Chaotic Amateurs.
And welcome back to Chaotic Amateurs, D&D's, iTunes, the internet's #1 5e play podcast. I am your host and DM for Season 3, Bentley Michaels. To my right, I have...
Caleb is Cinder Darkloft.
Dash is Paley is Ian.
Rhett is Dragonsbane.
And Milo is Red. Oh, and everybody last time. Our heroes, our adventurers, they were in the library of Langdon the Imposter, getting loot, looking at different stuff. Peleus took from Peleus. Got some cool stuff. And then they found the map for... it was a lot simpler than everyone thought. And that's just me, after having them overthink a whole bunch of stuff, resetting the group. Hilarious. Got to keep them guessing. And you guys did the whole end tunnel puzzle, which Peleus figured out. No, the door was just unlocked the whole time. And,
super easy.
Yeah. You didn't get trash compactor crushed in there, and you guys have exited. And once you guys have all exited, the door shuts behind you magically. Ooh, and it's very nice on the other side. You see, there's grass, there's foliage, and curiously, there's steps going down, and it couldn't be more than 20 feet down. As you know, you were hundreds of feet in the air. But it seems to Ren, you would recognize this as the other cove that you saw when you flew over. And you seem to be pretty much level with the water. And you look up, and the cove is around you. To the right, or the 2 o'clock position on a clock or so, you see that little tributary that you had seen before. And there's a dinghy.
Oh, we love dinghies.
down in the water.
Wait, we've never been in a dinghy with you, so how would you know?
Oh, I'm sure we putzed around in a dinghy on our boat right here.
All right, let's go down to the dinghy.
Let's get in the dinghy.
These two kind of flirting with each other.
We were never in a dinghy.
Yeah, Peleus is confused. All right,
You guys all have a moment of sadness because on this boat ride, Yamhort won't be tailing your dinghy with his toy dinghy.
Oh, that's right.
Oh no!
He won't tie it up to the back of the boat and have it float behind you guys.
Peleus
With all his weird little straw people that he'd made. It's this is all us on the adventure together.
Plus, if there's any tigers for me to jump off the boat and kill, who's going to appreciate it?
Who's going to be stabbing the bush the whole time while I kill all these tigers? Oh, and you make your way to the dinghy.
All right, so let's set off. Oh, we need to go back to the cove and get our ship, the Howling Knight.
What? Oh, yeah.
The ship we came in?
Yeah.
back to town.
What do you want to take a dinghy to this place?
Yeah?
This is a great dinghy, but I don't
No,
think it's
not gonna-
seaworthy.
Yeah.
Sorry. Getting old, memories not. Anyway, let's go.
Okay, so you guys get in the dinghy, and you've here's where this was. You're here, and it's a tributary. But you guys make your way. It took you several hours before. Probably 4 or 6. I can't remember exactly. It was definitely earlier in the morning when you started, and then it was starting to get into the evening time. By the time you got to Camp Cacophony, you guys slept in the forest, and you guys slept in here. So as of right now, you guys took an 8-hour rest in. So just for easy stuff, I would say it's probably like 6 in the morning. It's the sun's starting to rise. Crest over the hundreds of tall feet of island. You can start to see it. It looks beautiful. And you guys, you guys make it all the way back. You make it back to what was that place called? The initial place.
Blackwater Sanctuary?
Yeah, the Pirate Cove, the Blackwater Sanctuary. You guys sort of, come around and, you pull up basically to the place that you left. You pull up and there's another adventuring group full of pirates there waiting for their turn. You pull up in the dinghy and you guys are back where you started.
Hey, good luck, guys.
Yeah,
Really.
make sure you use the key for the back door, okay?
Yeah. Remember, when you get to the Loot Lair, use the key.
And touch everything.
And that's not a metaphor. The key is not literally within you. Use the key that's there.
All right, best of luck.
Thanks so much. Thanks for helping us out.
See you later, John C. Reilly.
I have a feeling those guys aren't going to make it. Just a weird sense I get
They were
about
never heard from again.
All right, so
Their
let's go.
dinghy sinks.
They don't even get out of the cove.
Yeah. Okay, so what would you guys like to do?
Go find my ship, the Howling Knight, and get in it.
Your ship?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
my ship.
Yeah.
It's a ship.
Didn't you listen to the Peleus episodes?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Okay. You guys are walking back through the town. You see the bar that Buxom Betty patronized. And you guys want to walk back out to where you had tied your other dinghy up.
Right.
There was like a prison out there.
Do we have
Yeah.
to fight anybody else?
Did you need to talk to that main pirate guy of the Blackwater Society?
Yeah. There's
Before we
Roland
leave.
the Red. There's Gilmer Goldentooth.
The Blackwater Pirate Alliance.
Yeah, that's what.
Raymond the Bear.
Gilmer Goldentooth was the mayor of Pirate Town. Raymond the Bear was his right-hand man. Roland the Red was who Peleus Fast and Furious pink slipped for the ship.
Yeah, I could talk to Gilmer if I wanted to. Maybe rub it in his face that I got to the Loot Lair.
Got what I needed.
Got what I needed.
You'd never been there before, in your memory, right?
Well, my name is in the inventory.
But
I have stuff in there. So I've been there.
From what I know about him, though, he doesn't remember a lot of things.
Yeah.
He's usually
My memory is short.
Time travel.
Time travel's weird. Anyways,
Yep.
yeah, I'll go talk to Gilmer.
Okay.
Do I see him in there?
Yeah, if you guys want to go into the bar.
Is the bar
Yeah,
also the city hall?
Pretty much. Yeah, he's in there. And him and Raymond are, sitting at a table. And he's like, Peleus.
Gilmer, I just want
already.
to say, got what I needed, so we're going to go ahead and head on out. It's good to see you.
time.
Oh,
Someone's here looking for you now.
okay.
Remember the rules. But you got back just in time to skedaddle, if you know what I mean.
Sounds good. All right, let's go.
Who does he need to skedaddle from?
The list is long, to be honest.
Well, let's just say someone might be trying to reacquire their ship.
Well, son of a cracker. All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, we'll think someone real bad is here. We should go. We should definitely go. Let's go.
Do we need to stay here for the protection?
Nope. No, we should get in that boat and we should take off right now immediately. Everyone, come on. Come.
I think you need to share a little information here with us.
Like what? That boat might not be technically mine?
Now,
important information.
technically, it is yours. You have the deed to it. But
as pirate life goes,
yeah.
And
As pirate
possession
law
is
goes, you
9/10.
won it fair and square. But that
it
doesn't
is
mean
my boat.
that doesn't mean that Roland the Red isn't still pissed.
The prior owner isn't still trying to acquire it. So maybe let's get out of here.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm good to go.
Is he here in town? Should we maybe deal with this
from
problem?
What Gilmer said, yeah, he probably is.
Remember the laws. Unless you want to end up in a cell,
No fighting.
take it outside
All right.
of the Blackwater Sanctuary.
Well,
Just to
good,
be clear.
good to see you, Gilmer. And
Always a pleasure, Peleus. You're one of the good ones.
wow, really? That's low bar. And Peleus tips the hat that is not there. And
Oh yeah, I forgot you don't have one.
yeah, I don't have that. So let's get on out of here.
Yeah.
Hey, Gilmer, before we go, first of all, I'm Cinder. Nice to meet you.
Who are you?
Cinder Darkloft.
All right.
I'm hanging out with these guys.
Heard tale of you.
You have?
Yeah, there's some people looking for you too.
Wow, we
Are they here?
In this bar? No. In this town? Probably.
Has he broken any laws of your city?
You're just looking for an excuse, aren't you?
yeah.
Because I'm an arbiter of justice.
Why don't you shut it over there, Ren? All right.
Leave them in a cliffside.
I've just heard tale that maybe this guy, ruined someone's adventure, took something that didn't belong to him. But those are just rumors. I'm
Yeah,
not here
I don't
to
know if that
judge.
was me. So, but I'm with you guys. Gilmer, if you wouldn't mind, would you just point? What was the guy that's after you?
Rolling the red.
Would you just point him in maybe a different direction?
I'm not here to meddle.
No, fair
Well,
enough.
maybe if we could persuade you to send him in
Or
specific
instead of talking to me, maybe what if you all just left?
Yeah.
That's what I've been saying.
I've been kind
but-
of in agreement with Peleus. Yeah.
I mean, you want to sit here and just yap your jaws while he's out there looking for you.
Let's go.
All
Let's
right, yeah.
go.
Ren, shall we, please?
Ren's gonna look around.
It's a pleasure,
I
Gilmer.
hit Ren over the head with my staff and drag him to the boat unconscious.
All right, roll.
What's an unconscious check?
Well,
What?
what's your AC?
19.
Oh, good luck.
Your AC's 19.
Yeah.
All right, so my quarterstaff, so +3. Here we go. $20.
All right,
Yes.
Ren, roll me a 20, and we'll do old school rules. 10 and 11 to 20, you're up.
18.
Okay, well then you got hit in the head. You got hit in the head, and it's more of like a polite thing where like it snaps you out of whatever Ren crap you're trying to do right now.
Little
And Peleus
knock-
is
just a
like,
little
I'm
knock.
serious.
We should
get
go.
going."
Unless you want a fight to break out and we all end up in jail or dead. We should get to the ship.
Ren, this is the guy that roasted a bunch of people alive, and he's wanting to go. You remember all those people he killed up on that cliffside?
Yeah, this guy's not...
Remember how many people he took out with lightning?
Yeah.
Little girl.
Maybe
He
it's time to
decimated 30 people.
Look, I'm all for killing my way in and out of problems.
And Peleus at some point will probably relate to you that Roland the Red is a half red dragon.
Yeah, you don't want to fight him. Trust me. I did it once.
Well, I've got a sword here that's named for killing dragons. I'm on Ren's side. Said no. I'm just kidding.
Oh my
End
God.
it once and for all.
So
All right.
Paleus.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
was best.
Yeah, we should probably knock off here. So yeah, we're gonna go to the boat. Okay. In a quick shuffle.
Okay.
All the while saying, act natural.
Act natural. Act natural.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you guys are making your way back. You get into. Would you like to get into the boat, into the dinghy, or would you like to? Excuse me. Or would you like to? Remember, there's sort of ledges that along the cells and stuff. If you wanted to run out that whole way, or do you want to get in the boat?
Let's get in the boat.
Yeah, I guess we'll get in the boat and then take the dinghy to the Howling Knight and then get in it and take off.
You
Does your
guys feel
talisman
like
work on the Howling Knight?
What's that?
Your talisman?
Yeah.
Sweet.
you guys feel like we could go faster in a boat than if we ran?
I don't want to go past all these people that are really pissed off for being imprisoned.
But they're in prison.
Yeah, but some of them are my friends.
Yeah, I remember. We should probably just take just to
Okay.
be safe.
All right.
I could use some like control water or something to make it go faster.
I can just row really fast.
That's true.
You're super
You are
strong.
strong.
All right, so you guys make your way to the boat. All right, and once you get out there, you see there's a couple more ships in the cove. Peleus, you will recognize one of those ships as one of Roland's what do you call it? Part of his he had like 4 or 5 ships.
Fleet.
Yeah, part of
Armada?
his fleet.
His armada.
Yeah, his armada. And you recognize it, and there's some people on there. And also, you see that there are definitely some people that you don't recognize on your boat.
Oh, excuse me. Hi. You.
Are you saying this all from the dinghy and yelling up to it?
Yes, you happen to be on my boat. I'm Peleus, Captain Peleus, and that is my ship, the Howling Knight.
Okay. You see Billy brought out to the edge in his red shirt, and you see a sword go through his chest, and he's pushed into the water.
Oh,
That could have been me.
All right, can't say I didn't see that coming.
Can I?
We said expendable crewman earlier, so
Yeah, that's true.
in the red shirts.
Yeah.
I'd like to fly up and inspect the top of the boat.
okay.
Just rain death on them, Ren.
Yeah, that's the plan. I got lots of drop water on people.
Okay. So you're going to start flying?
10, yeah, perception.
Perception, you're going to see 4 people on the boat. And one of them takes a shot at you, but crit failed, and
The bow snapped and cut his face.
he had a pistol. And so he shot it, and then because he crit failed, it didn't go off, and he looked at it, and he ends up shooting himself in the face.
He shakes it.
Look, oh my gun's not.
Okay, so he totally blew his own ear off.
He must be doing comedy.
And
I was gonna
so he looked
try
at
to
it and
make
was
a
like, what? And then started to turn. It was like, it didn't fire. Boom, and it blew his ear off. So he's definitely going to be at disadvantage now.
Since we're in the dinghy, can we can't see them, but we can definitely hear them.
you see, 2 out of the, how many I say 4?
4, yeah.
2 out of the 4 because, the one guy was like near, and then there was the one that just killed Billy. And was that his name? I forget. I just know that we use Billy a lot.
Yeah.
So
Billy was also the guy that we
Yeah.
killed that one time with
the
several
kid,
Billies.
The little kid, that I
several
brought
Billies.
back.
Well, I hear
So
that.
you see 2 of the 4, and one of them killed Billy, and one of them you just saw shoot his own ear off.
I go, no, you're not supposed to point it at your own face.
And that sort of wakes up the people on the other ship, and you start to hear them like, oh, they're here, and that sort of stuff. And you guys are probably, let's see here.
Do I recognize these guys?
You would recognize them as Roland's crew.
Okay.
Is Roland there?
So yeah, this is you guys. You've seen these 2 people. Ren, if you want to relay that there's 4 people up there, you are more than welcome to.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Can we see if Roland's ship is manned?
It is completely manned from what you see.
Okay.
You would imagine it's a full pirate crew.
Okay. Do you relay what you see?
I relay what I see, and I actually drop onto the deck and yell out, "This is Peleus's boat. Get off!"
I, if I may, draw a sword and shield, cast jump, and how high is the ship from the dinghy?
Oh gosh,
31 feet.
30.5 feet.
Well, I could probably grab the edge at that point.
You guys aren't like right next to it. It's not like you pulled up next to it. You guys kind of stopped and you're away from it. So,
so then if we haven't quite entered combat, is this like a surprise round? Can I make an attack?
if you guys would like to attack, I will have you roll initiative.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna.
I'd like
attack.
to get closer
Because I mean, he did just fire at Ren, so.
Yeah,
and,
okay.
and
so
killed
let's
poor
roll
Billy.
initiative.
Oh yeah, and he definitely killed your expendable crewman. And I'll go around and get it. Hold on.
Duroc was getting tired of using his brain.
Too many puzzles.
Throw my sword at people.
I'm tired of writing haikus.
Great. Okay. The one guy that stabbed Billy with a natural 20 is going to go first. And Ren, he sees you up there, and he's going to chuck a knife at you. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Where's my Ren dice? Where's my kill Ren dice? There it is. Okay, kill Ren in plus strength. No, 16. So he chucks the knife at you, and you deftly maneuver out of the way. Let's see who is next. Duroc, you are up next. You see the one guy that did not blow his ear off, but the one who killed Billy, stab or take a throwing knife at Ren, who's sort of hovering up above the ship, and the other guy's gonna try to start to reload. In this moment, you see a sort of kerfuffle, and you can gather. You're not sure if that's all, but you do see all four. I mean, you as a player know that it's only four guys, but
got it. How far are we from the ship?
If you would like to, start rowing in, I would imagine Peleus would be like, "Row, we must take back our ship," or something like that.
Yeah, I've been trying to get us close.
Okay, cool. So I will say you're up against it now. So if you want to do your anime jump or whatever you're going to do.
I'd like to cast my jump spell with my ring.
Okay.
And leap on board the deck of the ship.
Oh.
And just start killing.
Okay, now is jump your movement, or is a bonus action with that thing?
That's actually a good question. Because I don't have specs on the...
I got to tell you, I don't care. So, no.
Cast a jump spell as a bonus action at will.
Okay, great.
Nice.
So you use a bonus action, you jump up, and in that split second, you will see that there is only 4 people on the deck. But
I kill all 4 of them.
That's what I'd like to
murder
do.
them.
They're dead. Dead, all dead.
Peleus is like, wait, some of those were my crew.
Pick and just so you know, in a couple of rounds, you have noticed that the couple dinghies have gone down, and people from what you would assume is Roland's ship are starting to make their way over. So in a couple of rounds, you may have about 8 more people to deal with.
Okay. So there's a guy reloading.
Yeah,
and
there's a guy that blew his ear off, who I will say is at disadvantage.
Okay. I'm going to attack him real quick.
All right.
20 unmodified.
Hit him.
Or modified. Okay. And I'm just going to roll my other attack, too, on him.
Okay.
Well, no, let's roll the damage. Screw it. 12 damage.
Okay, great.
And I'll roll my other attack. 23.
Hit him.
15.
Damage?
Yes.
And the first one was what?
11,
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Okay. So 24 damage. Okay, so you come flying up out of the boat in classic, fashion, and you yell for Yamhorn and come down on this guy, and you do it both with your sword.
Yeah.
Cool. What would you like to do to the guy?
Oh, yeah. So I imagine as I'm coming down, I'm like, for Yamhorn! And I come down in this overhead slash, and he's like, oi! My face is already messed up. And then as I come down, I just lift up in a thrust or something like that, and just try to impale him or.
Well, you don't do that, but you come down and you give him the old XX across the body, and you slash him real nice, slash him again real nice, and now he's holding his chest and trying to go to his ear at the same time, and you have severely wounded this person. I will tell you that much. You halved his life.
Oh,
basically.
Yeah. Should have saved the nickname for you, son.
Cool. Let's see here. So, Durok, you were number 2. Number 3 is just a random guy on the ship. Since you are the only person on the ship, Durok, he is going to come attacking you. Real quick, what are the other people in the dinghy doing?
I'm waiting to get close enough to our boat, but I'm keeping an eye on the other dinghy approaching.
Okay. Well, you guys are right next to your boat, the Halley Knight. You guys are right up against it.
Okay. Then
Okay.
I'm just keeping an eye out until it's
you're
my
staying
turn.
in the boat then?
Well, no. When it's my turn, I'm going to do something. But
Okay.
But I'm keeping an eye on the other dinghy.
Let's see here. So, so he's going to roll my Dwarven dice for Durok.
Tell him to bring it.
I mean, if I can get in the boat now, I will.
19 to hit.
Nope.
So OP.
Well, if there's a plus, then yes.
Okay, yeah, 24. Okay, so that guy.
Really quiet now. Yeah, you.
So one of the other guys, he pulls out an axe, and he's going to come right at you, Durok. And he just saw you slash up his friend, and the coward he is, he's going to axe you right in the back.
Yeah, he's like, let me axe you something.
Oh,
Yeah?
no.
No?
Can we bleep that?
Yeah.
Nope, got to keep it in. Not getting cut. Love it.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, yeah, he axes me.
Yeah, so he just puts it right into your back, and 15 points. So he just knocks you right in the back.
Sorry, I thought you said it wasn't going to be good for me.
Well, it's 1d12 plus 3, so I got the max I could.
Dang, that sucks, dude.
And he sticks the axe right in your back and then pulls it out. And Ren, flying in the sky, you are up.
I want to land on the deck of the ship within
Right.
30 feet of all 4 of the guys. If that's
Yeah, they're all
possible.
sort of conglomerated right in the center of the ship, so you're...
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm going to land there, and I'm going to command them to flee the boat. This is a level 5 spell slot to hit all 4 of them.
Okay.
Wow.
They need to make wisdom saving throws, and I want them to flee the boat, run
What's
off
the number?
boat. It's going to be a 17. Wisdom.
2 pass, 2 immediately flee with a 6 and a 2. They're like, oh, he's right on. They just the one guy that blew his ear off. He's like, I don't need to be here, and he goes running, and he jumps out into the water, and the guy that killed Billy, he takes off, and he was definitely the biggest one of all of them. So you would imagine he had more hit points and was a bigger pain in the butt. So now you're left with 2 sort of middle class looking pirates.
And I'll just yell, get on the boat. We need to get out of here. And stand in the middle of the boat.
Cool. Peleus, you're up next.
Is there another dinghy of people coming towards us?
There's 2 coming. Yeah.
How close are they?
They're about halfway to you now. You would imagine at
How
the end of
close
this.
are they to each other?
Kind of close, little offset. I would say within 15-ish feet of each other, 15, 20 feet.
Okay, well, I'm going to, on the one dinghy out there coming towards us, I'm
Lead
gonna,
dinghy.
I'm going to cast Shatter And how far away are they from me?
About I'd say 60 to 80 feet.
If it's 60, perfect.
60 words.
Why not? I like when Peleus does stuff.
Yeah, I'll cast a shatter on the one dinghy, and it's a 10-foot radius. So does that hit everyone on the boat? I would imagine if it's a dinghy. So you have to make a Constitution saving throw. You got to beat 15.
Okay, I'll roll all 4 of them. 3 definitely fail. 1 gets a natural 20. So 3 guys like.
Okay. Cool. So who failed? How many?
3 of the 4.
3 of the 4. So you have a D8. Okay. So for the 3 who failed, I'm gonna roll 3d8.
Great.
So 12 damage for all 3 of those.
Cool.
And then roll just 1 for the guy who succeeded, because it's still half damage.
Yeah.
5.
Okay, cool. All right, so you cast Shatter, and what does that do exactly?
A loud ringing noise, painfully intense,
That's
erupts
right.
from a point of your choice within range.
Cool. So you see them all start grabbing their head, and the one guy who's kind of like, who would normally be in your position that was like telling him the row, he seems to have the most constitution while he's like kind of grabs his head. He's like, we got to keep going. But their boat has definitely stopped. The other boat is still continuing towards you. Yep. And let's see here. And there's 2 guys like swimming out to the other boat where you just cast Shatter. That Ren commanded to jump off. And let's see here. Cinder, you're up next.
How close is the second dinghy now? Have they gotten like?
No, I mean this is that was 6 seconds, so they're still 60ish. They were a little bit behind the other one, so they're probably 65, 70 feet.
Okay, and how can I get on the boat? Like, what was our mechanism for geting on the boat? If there weren't people?
There's like a like a rope ladder on the side of the boat or where you can climb
Am
up.
I gonna have to, do you remember Yamhorn?
Yeah. Second episode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I am going to use my movement to get up to the deck, I guess.
Okay. You make it.
Sweet. Okay, good. And I survey and try to figure out who's bad people and who's good people.
Well, you see 2 guys that you don't recognize, and you see Ren and Durok.
Okay. I am...
One guy's pulling an axe out of Durok's back.
Okay. I'm going to unfurl my whip that's at my hip, and I'm going to try to lash at that guy. My goal with my attack is to wrap it around his neck and pull him away from Durok if I can.
Okay. That's just against his AC?
Yeah.
Cut.
14.
Got him.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Barely.
I think that Cinder should have new dice. Don't look like new dice.
I tried new dice. None of them worked. I have dueling fighting style, so I get to add +2 bonus to my damage rolls.
Okay.
So that was a total of 7, including that for that attack.
Okay.
And I have a second attack, and I'm going to use it. So, I'm going to kind of give my whip a yank to loose it, and then try to whip at him again.
Okay.
How far did you pull him away from me?
I don't know. 23 to hit.
Yep. I mean,
And another 7 damage.
Nice. Doing work.
So you grab this guy with the whip once, and you like yank him back, and he like falls back about 5 to 7 feet or whatever, and then you unfurl, and he starts to get back up and look at you, and you throw it out again, and you crack it right across his face, and you've created a huge, just open wound on the side of his face.
Nice.
And he's definitely looking worse for wear. And yeah, So let's see who's up next. Okay. The other guy that hasn't done anything yet. There's only 2 left on the ship. He's gonna target Ren with his sword. Ooh, 24.
Yep.
24 hits, and then so he's gonna charge right at you. He was like, haha, your foolish magic doesn't work on me. And he does 13 slashing damage on old Renny Poo. He runs right up to you, slashes you across your chest, and taunts you by saying, should have gotten better armor. The other guy who was up next, actually, he left the fight. So we go back up to the one that that Yumhorn just messed up.
Who?
Or sorry, that Cinder just messed up.
Oh.
And now that he's
Catch it.
facing Cinder, he's going to take his axe and 20 to hit, non-natural.
That's a hit.
Okay, so now he kind of smiles after you whipped him, and he puts his finger in his open wound and he licks his blood, and then he comes right after you.
That's gross.
And he's gonna do.
That's not
too bad.
sanitary.
He got 2 into licking the blood, and so he hits you. He only hits you for 4 piercing damage. Or slashing damage, rather.
As a reaction, what's a cuss word that we can say in here in this world? Like an F word.
Oh, that was Rock Roller.
I've always said like empty night, or you
that
got
just doesn't have the
pickled
same...
onions,
I say
twisted nethers.
ponce a lot. I say you're
Ponce.
a daft
I need a
ponce.
blank U kind of a thing.
Oi. We've also
Scuttle
got
you.
Yeah.
You've got.
I mean, you can just say it and I'll bleep it.
Why don't you just
I won't say it.
scuttle
Just
yourself?
put a bleep like I did. I say.
Wow, that is
I
so
say,
lame.
mate you,
you.
breed you,
You see,
fart you.
when I say it, my tongue starts to glow blue.
Okay.
And I point my finger, or rather, I point my tongue at this guy who just damaged me. And he is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames.
Okay.
And he needs to make a dexterity saving
What
throw.
do I beat?
13.
Nope.
Sweet. So he's going to take 2d10 fire damage.
Okay.
Are you a tiefling?
11.
Okay. So, what happens to him?
He's surrounded by flames, hellish flames, and
Hellish Flames.
yeah.
Great. So you do your incantation, and flames go up around him, and when they dissipate, he is no longer there.
Yes.
There's one guy left on the deck of the ship, and it is Durok's turn.
All right. So
And this is the guy that just slashed Ren.
So I just kill everybody that's here. There's
Well,
only
there's
the
one
2
guy
left
left.
on there.
No,
There's
there's only
one
one
guy
left.
left.
I just killed one.
Yeah, I got him. Don't worry, guys. Got this. 12. Or no, 13. Nope. Oh, it does. Yeah.
Oh, and
Meets.
I don't think this matters that it's not my turn, but I have a trait that if I reduce a creature to 0 hit points, I gain 4 temporary hit points. So I'm just putting that out there.
Great.
Okay, cool. Thank you for that.
As you were saying, Durok, I'm just showing off my new
16.
capabilities.
Damn it.
Taking it for a spin.
Cool. So what do you do to the guy?
I want to chop him in half at the waist. Can I do that?
No.
Okay. I want to.
I mean, you can hit him there, but you're not going to kill him.
I want to lop off a limb. An arm.
Preferably the one with the weapon.
Yeah, I would say with how much damage you did is normally. Yeah, you can take his arm.
Satiate his bloodlust.
Yes. All
can take
right.
his
So And he's all off balance from whatever just happened to him a second ago, and then he's like,
Well, no, he just hit Ren, so he turns to see you coming right at him.
yeah, and then I'm just like, "Hoonk," and just lop his arm off.
Okay, you lop which one?
The right.
Okay,
I want to, like, if he lives, I want to make sure he's a cripple forever.
okay.
Wow.
Jeez.
So
That's dark.
you
Harsh.
wield Draken's Toter, blade singing through the air, sing, and then you just cut right through his right arm, and let's see something. Fortunately for you, he's a lefty, so he's still holding his axe, but his right arm is very Ben Kenobi'd on the floor,
Excellent.
and he is slowly but surely losing hit points as he's bleeding out onto the deck.
Good.
The other guy is gone. Ren, you're up, and you just saw Durrock chop that guy who just sliced you, chopped his arm off.
All right, I see him like bleeding out there. I motion my hand towards him and say, "Ulagan will save your soul," and cast Sacred Flame on his arm to try to cauterize the wound.
Oh, you mean like on the joint?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's try
Okay.
to keep him from dying outright. It makes a dexterity saving throw.
So, but you're putting him on fire.
Yeah, with radiant light.
I love the idea of you trying to heal him, but he just catches in flame. Like,
Yeah.
he just dies.
What do I beat?
17.
Nope.
That's going to be 2d8.
Okay.
I want to heal your arm by setting you
Trust
aflame.
me.
Trust the light of Ulagan.
It's going to be 10 radiant damage.
Okay.
But, I'm trying to,
You're
close his wound.
Yeah, you do, and you burn the whole side of his body. And
You should have gotten off the boat when I told you.
I didn't hear you. And yeah, he's not doing well. So his whole right side is charred, and Peleus, you are up.
So I'm gonna the other boat that I didn't attack.
Okay.
How close are they to me now in my little dinghy?
They are. Yeah, they're close.
Give me a number.
I would say 20 feet.
Ooh, that's pretty close. Not close enough for what I wanted to do.
Make a perception check.
$10.
All right, go ahead.
So I'm just gonna shoot firebolt. I just hurl a molting fireball,
Okay.
a mote of fire, I should say.
A mote of fire.
Mote of fire at a creature or object within range. I have to make a ranged spell attack, and because of my little talisman, I have advantage on fire attacks.
Okay.
So, yeah, if it hits, it's 2d10.
Okay.
The guy at the front of that other boat,
Sure.
specifically. Okay, here
We'll say yeah. There's one in the back, one in the front, and two in the middle rowing.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. So 24.
To hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Nailed him.
Sweet. So 2d10. Oh wow, 7 damage.
All right. So
Lame.
you stick out your finger, do finger guns.
Yeah.
And-
I'll shoot my I'll raise my staff in the air.
Oh, okay. So you raise your staff in the air, and fire erupts from the end, and you hit the guy, but he seems to almost like turn and kind of use his coat or something like that. So while you did hit him, he kind of shielded himself as best he could. So his coat's on fire, and he's shrugging it off, and he's now distracted.
That's it for my turn.
Okay. Cinder, you are up.
So is the guy that you were trying to heal, is he dead or is he?
Nope.
No.
Okay. I feel like you've got that under control. I want to peek over the edge and see what's happening with the dinghies and with my friend Peleus here. And they're both 20 feet away, right?
The other one hasn't come back from rowing yet because they're dealing with
from
Peleus's...
The ringing thing. Okay. I want to look directly at the one that's rowing.
Okay.
The closest one. And I want to use command and I just say leave.
All right, make a perception check first.
Okay. $10.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
It's wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Got to beat 13. I can't wait till I can level up.
None of them do.
All right, so
3 2s and a 5.
nice. So
God.
So, however the DM wants to flavor it, if they want to jump off the boat or start rowing that
They
direction,
just
or-
they get up there and you hit it with them, and then they're like, "Well, it seems at a loss because they just saw their friend get hit with fire." And then like you cast your spell, and they're like, "Yeah, fair enough." And then they just start to, one guy starts rowing to like turn him around. The other guy stops, and they turn around. And they start going back from whence they came.
Awesome, and I yelled to Peleus, "Get up here! Let's go!"
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool. The only person that's left is that guy that Ren tried to. Let's see here. Yeah, because everyone else is dead or gone. Excuse me. He's fearing for himself. So, so with a 17, he's feeling very dexterous, and he's going to run and dive off the edge of this boat. Because he doesn't have an arm.
You want to hit him, Jerome?
Oh, is he running past me? Do I get an opportunity attack?
Both of us.
Yeah, he would go. Ren, you were kind of like.
I'm on the edge. Ren. Because I just yelled at his buddies.
Yeah, you guys, you can have an opportunity attack against him. I mean, but he's like, you can see the fear in his face or whatever, and he's just like, and he just like breaks for it.
Can I?
Because he dropped his weapon and
Can I
just took
instead
off.
roll to grapple him and hold him hostage?
If you want to, man.
I was gonna do something similar. So if he fails, I want to try something similar.
What would I add to it?
Probably strength. I think is.
Your athletics.
Okay, athletics.
Yeah. The one that you love.
15.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you grab him then.
Okay.
Cut his other arm off.
All right, I grab him and I'm just like, "Whoa there! Where do you think you're off to in such a hurry?" And then I
Away from the people cutting my arms off.
Yeah.
and then
Is
I'm
what
like,
he responds with.
Burning me with holy light.
"Oh, you're gonna get smart, huh? You boarded our ship, son. I'm not all right.
It was only under direct orders from my captain.
Well, you've got a new captain now. And by that I mean you're our prisoner.
Anyway.
So, Peleus, shall we
Yeah.
cast off?" And I've got him like in one arm, like just walking him around.
Yeah, let me get in the boat first.
Yeah, that's why I'm.
I'm in my dinghy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start climbing up to getting onto the boat.
Okay.
Yeah, and if I can think about like what we need to do to get the boat moving, I would like to start preparing that.
Yeah. Luckily for you, Cinder and Billy, the expendable crewman, had turned the boat around while you guys are out.
So we could just head out.
So yeah, Palish, you do know that there is an exit protocol, not dissimilar from the entrance protocol.
Right, that is
I'll get to the flags again.
you gotta shoot the
Oh, wait, no,
flare,
it was Yamhorn.
right?
Yeah.
Shoot.
And then we gotta raise the flag of
Yeah,
the
raise your normal flag that's not
normal
the Pirate
flag
Water
back up.
Sanctuary flag. Yep.
All right, we're gonna do that procedure.
Okay.
Get the flag ready. Cinder, get on that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go on, get.
All right.
Go on,
So
I told you to get.
I told you to gate.
Cool. So you you unfurl the sails and you start to a magical gust of wind starts to move you slowly but surely forward. If you were to look back, you can see another dinghy and you can see 3 or 4 people, and at the helm of it, like George Washington rolling the red, shouting things. And he's starting to make his way towards his ship. As the other dinghy is almost back, the one that Cinder commanded, and the other guys like that Peleus did the brain stuff to, the ringing in their heads and stuff like that. He just they've like turned around because Roland's yelling at him and all that sort of stuff. So you start to do the protocol. You fire up a flare. You see a flare fire up back, and then you change flags. And as right before, as you know, there's like the boat circling and that sort of thing. You're expecting them to shoot the green flare to be like, okay, come on through. It's starting to take a little bit longer than, based off of all of A, Peleus' knowledge, but B, that how the protocol had been done before. You're all starting to realize, why haven't they fired the green flare?
This isn't looking good.
Did Roland get to him?
Do we need to stop? Or do we
push through?
Does our ship have like cannons on it?
Yeah.
Of course it's got cannons, yeah. No,
this is a full-fledged pirate ship.
All right.
We should keep going. Besides, Roland's about to get on his ship and come after us.
Yeah, maybe we should sink his ship on the way out.
Well, is this guard ship that I'm seeing gonna do something to us?
Is there a ship in the...
Yeah, I mean, there's several, as you remember last time. There's you can see there's 2 specifically. One is sort of like going in front of you, and then there's another one that's coming up. And the one that was sort of mainly in front of you is the one who shot the initial flare. And as you know from last time, usually it's the second one that fires the other flare. But thus far, you haven't seen the other flare.
Did we break some sort of rule that would prevent us from leaving, or what? Help us out, Peleus.
Well, I mean, we did start fighting in the cove, but let's.
We were provoked, though, so...
True. Well, oh well.
They killed one of our dudes first.
Yeah.
Poor Billy the red shirt.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's just back, floating in the water.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we have to kill our way out of here then. Finally.
All right, well, we're going forward no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sails ahead.
Okay, full sails ahead. Now, as you're supposed to go east towards Boglate. So if you would like to sort of make that correction or whatever.
Right, I'll turn the ship east.
Okay, great. So now you see the ship that's probably supposed to fire the thing. They fire up a yellow flare.
Peleus.
And,
means like proceed with caution.
I would say that it is something.
Seems like a bit of a warning.
Good.
Yeah.
And Peleus, that they don't want you to leave because there's unfinished business. However, you also see Roland the Red's ship starting to exit the cove.
Yeah, there is unfinished business, Peleus.
Wait a second. So Roland, look at that. Roland's leaving.
He got the yellow flare. We got the good one. Yeah?
I don't think there was a good one.
No,
right.
we never got a good flare.
Maybe we
Only
should
bad
Are these
flares.
cannons loaded up?
If you would notice that Roland's starting to head towards you.
Are these cannons loaded up?
Yeah, they're always loaded.
Yeah. I don't think we're coming back here for a while, so maybe we shoot our way out.
Can
so
I...
2 boats or
at
3 boats against 1?
So it's us, and then there's a boat kind of in front of us.
So that boat's a little bit past you, like you wouldn't ram it.
But it's going to try and cut us off.
But you would, no, because it's going the opposite way, but you would definitely go broadside. And up in the distance you see a boat, because it's like they do like a circle.
Gotcha.
There's multiple boats. So this one, if even if you try to like sort of navigate there, you're going to go broadside with it or whatever, and they'll probably try to fire at you if you don't stop. Peleus, you know this, but you also know that Roland's ship is coming after you.
Who do you want to
Captain, what do we
fight,
do?
Peleus? You want to fight Roland the Red, or do you want to fight the...
Several other boats.
Well,
Can you just launch a fireball at his ship over there?
I mean, yeah, that is basically the only thing I've been thinking about. But let's stop for a moment. If Roland attacks us, then that's on him.
All right.
All right, I'm going to stop the boat.
I can agree with that. And then
And we're just gonna
also
wait
I
for
have
Roland
my
to
prisoner
attack?
here, and I'm just like, what's Roland the Red want? Or something.
Yeah.
Why was that so hard for you to get at? What is Roland want? Or you get it. Shut up.
One arm.
What's Roland the Red want?
You'll have to wonder, because that's all the time we have for this week, ladies and gentlemen. So, what does Roland the Red want? You'll find out next week.
That's not what I said.
Thank you all very much for listening and being around our proverbial podcast table. I have been your host and DM for Season 3, Bentley Michaels. To my right, we have...
Caleb as Cinder Darkloft.
Dash is Peleus Ian.
Red is Dark Dragon's
Milo's Ren.
Grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Follow us across all platforms with Chaotic Amateurs. Please subscribe, rate, and review our show on your podcast app of choice to help us climb the charts and find new adventurers. Or become a patron on Patreon to help our heroes continue their quest. Thank you for listening to Chaotic Amateurs.